Hi Aquarius, welcome to lightsageintuitive, or welcome back if you're one of my subscribers. Thank you guys so much for your support. I really appreciate it. I'm going to be doing a general reading for Aquarius Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It is general, so I'm not looking for anything specific in this reading, but I will talk about whatever I see. And I'm going to start with some oracle cards, and then we'll get into the tarot. So let's see, guys, what's going on for Aquarius? What's up in your world? What's on your mind? What are you working through? What clarity might you need? Guidance, encouragement? Just what messages do we have for Aquarius, please, Spirit? Okay. Gaia, wisdom, knowledge, spiritual understanding. Wow. You guys are very empowered right now. I feel like you have come into an understanding. I feel like you could have just had an awakening. It's like all of a sudden you have all of this knowledge and wisdom that I feel like you've always possessed, but it's like there was a lid on it and it just came off. What else do we have for Aquarius, please? Nine of Hearts. I love it. Wish fulfillment. Nine of Cups. It's fulfillment, harmony, protection. You are protected. I feel like you are awakening to what it is that brings you wish fulfillment. Wow, yeah. Okay, so we have the search, feeling lost, confused, and lonely. I feel like these cards belong on either side of this. I feel like you have been searching. There's something that you haven't been fulfilled. There's like, it's like your life is good. You have what you need, but there's something that you have felt like is missing. You have been searching for this. I feel like in some ways you have felt isolated or alone. Like there's some part of yourself missing. I feel like you've been looking for this on the outside. And I feel like what you have just realized or are about to realize or come to the understanding of through spiritual understanding as you gain wisdom and knowledge is that what you have been missing is this connection to yourself, to your own sense of emotional fulfillment, figuring out how to fill your own cup. I feel like this is going to be a huge awakening. I feel like that this realization, what it is that fulfills you, how to do that for yourself, how to make your life what you want it to be to provide this emotional fulfillment for yourself, is going to open up a lot of different doorways and paths for you in your life. I feel like you're going to take some, I'm not saying that it's risky, it's just things you haven't tried before. You're gonna try some new things, have some new experiences in this process. And it's all because you are awakening. You are realizing that you carry all of this within you, and that when you truly tap into that and you fulfill yourself emotionally, through whatever way, through creative expression, through developing relationships and connections with other people, through doing those things that make you happy, that make you feel good, through giving to others, you're going to have a lot of new experiences. I think you're going to be open to trying some new things that you maybe hadn't considered before. And a continued search, but I feel like now it's not this search for what's missing, it's this search for the experiences, to have new and different experiences and to just kind of go out and taste the flavor of life. That's what I'm getting for you. All right, so let's take a look at the tarot for you, Aquarius. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please. What do we need to see for Aquarius? Aquarius, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Yeah, the death, the end of something. It's a transformation and a rebirth. And like I said, I do feel like you're going through a spiritual awakening. a rebirth. I feel like there are things in your life that have been at one point fulfilling, at one point you thought was your emotional fulfillment, your wish fulfillment, and you have recognized that you have changed, that you've had experiences and you're no longer the same person that you were, and that there needs to be a transformation of this. It's time to let something end and be reborn. And I feel like that is perhaps connections in your life, things that you've done. Maybe you're changing jobs, but it's also within yourself, allowing yourself to be transformed and reborn. Nine of Pentacles and the Devil. Yeah, just seeing these cards together, this is about feeling trapped, tied, and bound to something that's toxic, codependent relationship, some way of thought that you're tied to that you don't feel you can free yourself from. The Nine of Pentacles is about someone who knows their value and has a strong sense of self-worth and what they bring to the table. They're confident and they're secure in themselves. It is also called the Single Lady card, and I feel like these cards here, you are allowing something to die. You are walking away or freeing yourself from something in your life that, and maybe lots of things. I feel like this is a big change for you that has been toxic, that has had you feeling trapped, tied, and bound, and not able to be free and to truly express yourself, to be independent. And Aquarians are very independent. You need your independence. That doesn't mean that you don't have connections or relationships, but you need your independence. And I feel like there's definitely something you have felt trapped, tied, or bound to that you are allowing to end, that you are freeing yourself from. Sorry. Okay. I'm not going to take that because I feel like I'm out of whack here. Hold on. Okay, so what comes after this for Aquarius? They free themselves from this toxicity and they move away from this devil energy. Where does Aquarius go from here? What happens next? You have a passionate new beginning. Your motivation is fired up. It's like you have an idea, something you're very passionate about. Could be a creative project, but something you really want to pour your effort, your heart, your passion into, something that you want to start. This is so appropriate. I love that this came out in your reading. This is the Six of Pentacles. This is the equal reciprocity, equal give and take. It is also called the charitable giving card, and I definitely associate that charity, charitable giving, the humanitarian. Aquarius, you are the humanitarian. I feel like whatever this pentacle is, it's something that you're going to give to that is also going to give back to you. There's going to be a natural balance flow in this, but I also feel like you could have some new creative idea, some new creative project that has something to do with charitable giving. Something that you feel like is very balanced. Awakening, and it has everything to do with your awakening, your life's path, your destiny, your purpose. Judgment. You've made a judgment call. You've heard the call of the trumpet, and you have stood up and risen to heed the call. I feel like you are through this process. I mean, I feel like this is coming about because of this awakening that you're having, but I also feel like following this path is going to lead to further spiritual awakening. It's like this is the first step. And it's huge. I feel like this is a big shift either in your life or within you or both. But I also feel like this is like the first step in a new awakening. Like I feel like when this is all said and done, you were going to be such a powerhouse. So tapped in. And fully aware and awake. Muse of Voices, this is actually your card, Aquarius. I feel like King of Swords, Aquarius. Gemini, Libra as well, but it's definitely the card of Aquarius. It's perfect that it's here in your reading. I feel like this process, this awakening, what you're awakening to is who you are, your full potential, your full strength, your power. This is, you could be going into public speaking, very much communicators, the swords. I mean, this King of Swords is very honest, very direct, definitely a communicator. I don't know why I keep getting that. Maybe you're going to be a public speaker, provide inspiration, or a life coach, is in this help here, this give and flow, charitable giving, but definitely in your power, feeling strong, feeling grounded, full of, in touch with your intuition, but also very logical. Very beautiful, actually. I love it. We have the Seven of Voices. I'm going to get some more cards before I speak on that. And this is a card of strategic planning. It can be deceit or theft, something happening in the background. But I feel like, without seeing the rest of the cards coming out, I feel like that, you know, you get to this point, you level up, you have this awakening, and it's taking a moment to, okay, this is change, this is here, these are the resources that I have, this is where I see myself going, and this is how I'm going to get there. This is what I can take forward with me, this is what I have to leave behind. It's just strategic planning, figuring out the next step, your movement forward. Taking what you have learned, what you have started, and figuring out how to move it forward. Where it goes from here. Oh, and this is not only your card, you're showing up loud and proud in your reading, Aquarius. This is the Star. It is the card of Aquarius. Heck, I think the Seven of Voices is actually the card of Aquarius as well. It could be Gemini, but I think it's Aquarius. But the Star, I feel like a few things. I feel like the universe is helping you. All of this is divinely guided. You are on the right path. This is your destiny. This is what you're supposed to be doing. I feel, one, the universe is helping you, providing you hope when you get discouraged, providing assistance, little things just coming in that were not working out and working out because there's been like this divine intervention, no matter how small it's been. I also feel like, Aquarius, what it is that you're doing is going to bring you public recognition. I feel like you are going to be in the limelight. People are going to be aware of the work that you do, what you've done, and the value that it brings. Five of Emotions. I love this. In reverse. I feel like this process, going through this, what I don't feel like we really see right here in this Nine of Hearts, this Nine of Cups, is the heartbreak or the dissatisfaction, the not feeling like you've had this emotional fulfillment. I feel like over here in your history, there's been a lot of things going on in your emotional world that have been heartbreaking. And I feel all of that has been the trigger or the catalyst for this change, this metamorphosis within you. But it's been very heartbreaking, and I feel like you have kind of carried that within you. But I feel like, again, twofold. I say that a lot, but the Star is also healing. But I feel like this process, this change, this glow up that you have, this new world that you're creating for yourself and for others is going to be very, very healing for you. And it's going to allow you to, you have finally, in this moment when it has come for you, it's like it's going to wash over you. You're going to understand why you went through what you did. You're going to appreciate the experience that you've had, but you're going to lay that to rest. You have turned around at this point and recognized the two cups that you still have standing in your life, and you are focused wholeheartedly on that and moving it forward. And you're no longer crying over spilt milk. At this point, whatever pain you were still holding on to, still carrying with you, whether it was, really out there or not, at that point, you're fully going to be able to release that. Because your cup's going to be running over. It's going to be so full, so satisfying, emotionally, just in so many ways. One more card for Aquarius, please. Okay. We have the Five of Inspiration. You know what I feel like? This can be a card of conflict. It can be obstacles that have to be overcome, conflicts, nuisances in life, minutiae in the day-to-day that needs to be taken care of. And that can be the deal. I do feel like you are going to be, at this point, you are going to have a lot going on. I don't know why this just came to me. Part of this strategic planning, you may be so successful that you need to put together a team to handle the challenges, to handle the day-to-day, like a personal assistant. I don't know. Yay, go. More power to you. I wish you all the success in the world with this. I do feel like that is a potential. There's going to be a need to assemble a team, figure out how to work together in order to ward off all of the busyness of life, all the minutiae, the details that need to be addressed. I also feel like this whole experience is going to allow you a new perspective. Like, I mean, and you're very open-minded and able to like see the bigger picture, but I feel like this is going to provide you the opportunity or the ability to see from everyone's perspective, to see all the different perspectives, all the different views. And I feel like this has a lot, something to do, I just keep getting this for you. It has something to do with communications, either technology, whatever it is, either a platform for a method of distributing information or a message that you're delivering. But whatever this is, this huge transformation for you, this life path you're calling, what you are working on building, where you are going to shine and be a star, has something to do with communication in whatever form that takes. Wow. Aquarius, you have amazing things happening for you. You are so strong right now. It's like you turned and you faced death and you said, I'll transform. I'll rise. You won't beat me. I know this is just a new beginning, and you're seizing that and recognizing your value and what you bring to the table and focusing that, putting it on forward, putting it into what you believe in passionately has the potential to be satisfying and fulfilling, and that you feel is your life's purpose. Wow. Okay. All right. I love you guys so much. I really do. I love spending this time with you guys. If this resonated for you and you could hit that, even if it didn't, if you just want to help a sister out, hit the bell, the icon, thumbs up, like, share, subscribe. Any of those things are free for you, and they help get the message out there and help my channel grow, and I depend on you guys for that. Anyway, I enjoy spending this time with you, and I hope I see you guys again. Until next time, love and light.